Welcome to the Mob Jazz podcast. Please be aware that the content of this podcast is primarily social commentary and represents the personal opinions of the hosts and guests. It is not intended to be a statement of fact or an official stance on any issues discussed. This podcast is for entertainment and informational purposes only. We encourage listeners to seek out professional advice for any factual matters or decisions. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay, guys, before we begin, shout out to our sponsors for this podcast, the very first sponsors in a long time, Rack.
Yeah, guys, if you've been eyeing a new phone, a TV, a laptop, smartwatch, AirPods, anything techie, the good people at Rack have you.
Even if you're just trying to do phone repairs, like these guys will come to you. That's the beautiful thing about Rack. They will come to you and fix whatever you need to have fixed. No extra charge.
And just so you know, they have a 3-month warranty available on all repairs that they make. So, man, you're not going to be felad.
Yeah.
Is that what felad?
Yeah. I know a lot of you guys, meanwhile, are moving around with cracked phone screens.
Bruh.
Even me. Me, myself. The Rack guys are on their way here right now to fix my jazz. So check Rack out on these numbers below. Maybe you should read the numbers.
Yeah. So 0777 589 791. And their physical location for those that don't trust remote things.
Yeah, because you know how you guys are, man. You guys are stuck in 2003.
SP Plaza, level 3, shop 3, William Street. Yeah.
So guys, trust us, man. We would not advertise any BS. Trust the good people at Rack. They have your back.
Yeah, and if they do something shoddy, you have a 3-month warranty. And if you want to reach them on socials, it's rack_gadgets on Instagram and rack.funds on TikTok. Hit them up and
below.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It will all be linked below and enjoy the pod.
Yeah, man. Okay, lovely. What up, guys?
Hi. Guys, I have a question.
Oh, okay. Straight to.
Mommy, if you see this, don't report me.
She's gonna see this.
Of course she's going to see this.
Yeah,
Okay, don't report me.
Yeah.
Guys, men's socks are so much better than women's socks, right? I know this because I steal my brother's socks. However, the reason I steal my brother's socks is because I don't know if one sock of each pair disintegrates. I don't know. I have one sock of. Things are so bad that even I've started losing. I now have one of his socks. First of all, they are on to me. These days, they leave socks around.
He has a secure drawer for socks with a key.
Leave even secure drawer. I'm not allowed in his room. He locks his room when he's not around.
Yeah.
They're on to me.
Yeah.
But bro, I cannot find for you a pair of socks right now in my whole house.
But where do you
that
lose
are not
them?
his in his room.
Where do you lose them? Do you guys you just take them off and like fling them about? Do you leave them in your shoes?
I've checked all my shoes.
Yeah.
I have
There are
no
socks
socks.
in there. So where do you put them?
I don't know, but I have like in my sock drawer right now. I have one of like 12 pairs, and all of them are his.
I also have something to add to that. Why don't guys throw away socks?
What do you mean?
As in, if one sock in the pair goes missing, why don't guys ever dispose of that sock and just buy another pair of socks?
If I show you my socks right
That
now,
you're wearing right now, they're not. Let me see. No one else can see. The guys on the camera are going to see.
They're different.
one is dark grey, one is light grey.
Are you serious?
I feel like it's more like park rat nature of men, whereby they feel like at time T they may find they
other one,
need it or they find it or
Yes.
something.
Yeah. But it's not just men. Okay. Me, the households that have like African households, guys do not throw away socks.
No, like for
Plastic
me,
containers and socks and caveras.
I've died.
Guys don't
No.
throw those, bro.
For me, if the sock is like ripping or really, really old, I'll throw it away. But just because you've lost your twin, nah, babes, nah.
Stick it out.
Because
You'll
first
manage
of-
on your own.
First of all, my pants are always extra long. You're never gonna see what socks
Until that day someone invites you to their house.
Take off your
bro.
shoe. Ooh.
Yeah. Me, I'm very serious about socks, bro. I do not lose socks. I don't lose socks. And even when they're washed and hanged, they always hang together.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like let's say, like when I throw them in the machine, and then now when I'm hanging, I even tie them together, then like tie on the wire. I don't know what goes wrong in between. I don't know when I'm unhanging. I just know that today I went through 10 singles before I decided to do a light grey and a dark blue.
Yeah.
I was
As
like,
long as they are still grey.
I was like, if I find myself in a situation, like I said, like if I get tired of the sneakers during the pod, the boys might forgive a light gray and a dark gray. They won't forgive a cream and a gray.
That's true. I mean, I'd still forgive it, but I'd look at you crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're struggling. From here, we might go buy some socks now, on the way home, bro.
So now my question is, because guys' socks are better. Okay, at least in my experience. Like, I like secret socks. Guys' secret socks, like, reach, like, the ankle almost. Not necessarily the ankle, but they come. Chicks' secret socks are so stupid, bro. They stop on the toes. They stop up here.
Oh, they cover the heel and then the toes.
Yes.
Controversial take. I think we're willing to pay more for socks than you guys.
How much are you willing to pay for socks?
The last time I bought socks,
Don't say something atrocious on this spot.
I bought socks, I think I paid like 100K.
Yeah, but wait.
Or-
How many pairs?
For a pack,
Of
but I think it was a pack
you
of
better
like
say
5.
25.
No,
Of what?
like 5.
What?
Beg your pardon?
Bruh.
Oh
But
my
I've had those socks for the last,
God.
that must have been like 2 years ago.
God, I pray my brother doesn't.
Okay,
Because
makes
if
sense.
I find out my brother is buying,
100K socks,
And I'm
and you're here losing them.
they're going to kill me.
Yeah. So how much do you buy for example, your secret socks? I remember the last time I bought secret socks, it was from Mr. Price, and they were terrible. And I think I bought them at like maybe 50 bob for a pair of 3.
Can I be honest with you? The last time I bought my own socks,
A pack of 3.
I didn't even buy a pack. I bought a pair. And I can say, like 2021.
21 bob.
2021.
2021 was the last time you bought socks. So what's the point of this topic? Clearly,
No, because
you've
I
had
wanna
4
know.
years to lose like one of each of those socks.
No, but
bro.
you see, all
Obviously,
the
you're not
socks
going to
I've
have
lost. And not my socks. My socks got done long ago. I'm now losing my brother's. I'm almost finishing his. Like the day he opens his drawer and they're done, they're going to strangle me. So I need to know where guys' socks are bought because they're nicer. Or find out what happens to those socks. Maybe I can look for the twins. But now that you're saying 100K for 5 pairs, but I can't afford.
You can definitely afford.
I
You just
don't
don't
want
want
to.
Your what do you call it? Your sunscreen costs more than that.
I don't want to afford.
And these socks will be with you forever. Do you know you can have a pair of socks for your entire lifetime?
Yeah, because I wear socks once in 3 weeks.
This is what I'll say. When you start paying more for socks, you take care of them.
Yeah.
Losing that pair means more, bro.
No.
Okay.
God gave me brothers for a reason.
Okay. And then me and my sisters just be wearing socks, bro. You know what I don't like actually? You see how you're saying men's socks are better?
Yeah.
Office socks. I don't like seeing chicks in men's office socks.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I don't give a damn.
Oh.
I will wear the office, whatever sock I find
As
is
long
the
as it's a
one I
sock.
wear for any occasion.
I bet the grey ones you have on right now are
Office.
socks.
Yes.
I bet. Because they don't make grey socks for anything else but the office.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Ugh.
But I know this may be like a controversial take.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's not kawa for a lady to put on socks.
It's not kawa.
Yeah, that's why you were
You want
saying
them-
that
you want
your
them to road
stockings-
dog
your
sneakers.
your stockings are they're only covering the toes and the
They're
heel.
real secret.
Yeah, because you're trying to see the calf and the shin. When
Oh,
everything
you
is
don't want them to wear
exposed.
those long socks that go up
yeah.
to
No,
up here.
I don't like those long socks as well because I'm short. They make me look ridiculous, in my opinion. That's why I like secret socks. But the women's secret socks, at least the ones I see, are too secretive.
What happened to body stockings, man?
They're there.
You guys still wear those?
Yeah.
Women?
Yeah. But
Hey.
these days, they're not. You know how back in the day they were like see-through. These days they look see-through, but they're not.
What about the flower girl ones that were white?
I
Remember
have
those?
not- No, I've not
Remember
seen,
those, eh?
I've
Yeah.
not seen those in a while.
Yeah, I
I
remember
only see
those.
the black and the nude.
Yeah, the nude.
They no longer have
Someone
like
looks naked when you're wearing them.
Why don't they have the... What are they called? There's another word for those. That's not body socks. They're called like...
Legging.
The word has charm.
Body socks.
There's another word for them. Anyway, why aren't they see-through anymore?
Because women don't want see-through socks. Their see-through ones are there. But then most of them give an illusion of being see-through. At least the ones I have access to.
But really, they're...
But like you will see brown underneath, but it's not skin. It's the illusion of the socks.
Why aren't there body socks for men, bro? On a serious note.
So let me ask you, when will
think
you
we
wear your
need
body
them.
sock?
When will I wear them?
Yeah. With the shorts you have right now.
with like a hole for me to pee, bro. Some body socks with a hole for me to pee.
You know, it's kind of similar to someone saying that when a woman is wearing, are they called what? This thing where you have to get it from up.
A jumpsuit.
Yes, jumpsuits. Yeah.
They have to put a provision for them to just unzip and pee.
But there's no provision for that, is there?
No, for a jumpsuit,
most of
no.
them
But
there
for a bodysuit, there is.
A provision. Say so there's a provision for you.
Like for bodysuits.
Yeah.
Some bodysuits don't have, but there are bodysuits which tie down. So you just untie.
Like they're like baby boo bibs, like baby boo clothes where you just pop a button.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this
hilarious,
cartoon?
bro.
There's
It's practical, but it's
let me
so
tell you, there was
funny.
a time when I was in the club.
Yeah.
I'd go in the club
Yeah.
with my best friend and not Melvin. Guys would say it. No? Right. So I'd go in the club with my best friend and now you're drunk, you're tipsy, you go to pee. You know that drunkenness of pee? And there's a way what peeing makes you drunker. Like what you release and I couldn't tie it. My best friend had to come inside and squat and tie it back up for me. Yeah.
That's a friend in need, bro.
That's a friend indeed.
That's a friend indeed.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Bro.
Why? Because you.
But I think that body socks for men is a fair idea. Why is that something that's only why is that gender exclusive?
When are you going to wear body
look weird
socks?
with them.
When?
Yeah.
Leave it to me. To the gym?
I just,
To the gym on a run?
There are these things that I think was skin tight.
We have those ones.
Yeah,
like
but
the
we
ones
don't
that
need
get.
them when they're reaching the foot. That would be weird.
Why? Why is
What
it
if
weird? It's
what
only
you
weird
just put
because
on
we
your
don't have it.
sneakers?
If I have a pair of body socks, they get thicker at the bottom. Then they go up.
hold your junk.
Yeah, they feel like
Then you have
like
a
compression
flap which you
nannies.
can
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
Would you say that like when they're having some padding?
See now, for us we do some cool shit like that.
But
Padding.
ballet dancers, I think they have
Like
that.
a ballet dancer thing.
Yeah, ballet dancers.
Similar to that. Are those body socks that they wear?
I don't know if they call
It's
them
kind of
body
similar.
socks, but
I
they are
don't think
similar.
they're
It's a
called-
similar concept.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Just make them athletic. Body socks, but athletic. Compression at the bottom.
It's so funny that how men want women think, but when they are made in a man's way.
Of
Right.
course. Yeah, we can have both. Why not?
And
Why
the
can't we
only
have
time
both?
you wear it is in the gym.
Leave it to me.
You might
Leave it to me.
It would be hilarious
Yeah.
to be in court.
Yeah.
And then if you're suit,
Compression. So I couldn't find any other clean pair, man. I had to wear
And
the
then
body socks.
if you're suit, you're warm.
Yeah.
That's
You see
so-
now, I'm sure like in cold environments that should exist.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
should exist.
That's
You
so
bring body socks to
stupid.
Kampala, man.
That's
Wait,
so stupid,
The
bro.
NFL players, and they wearing something
Body
like,
sock,
like
by the
They
way.
wear those tights that guys be wearing
They
under
don't cover
there.
the feet. Eh?
Hey, what am I?
You want your feet covered.
I want it all the way to the bottom. Like an elf. I want to
I
be like
just can't
Santa's
picture
elf.
that entering like a gentle shoe, like brogues with body sock. That
Bruh.
looks so stupid.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'll still be wearing my trousers.
Yeah.
You won't know that the socks go all the way up, but me, I'll know. Yeah, it sounds a bit tough to me. I won't hold it.
No, it does not
Sounds a bit
at
tough to me.
all.
Okay.
I feel like the reason why they are not made for men, men are lazy.
Yes.
That's
We are lazy. Like, bro, you know how much time you spend while taking that shit off?
Brother.
yeah, body socks no boku.
Of course, no boku. Were you
Yeah.
planning to wear boku?
I think most guys would wear boku in the body sock.
We wear
No.
underwear.
That's
Yeah.
like overkill.
You see?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Men are lazy.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
throw the
so-
body
so-
sock on. Bro.
You're gonna
Yeah,
wear.
bro,
You're
wait,
chilling.
bro.
Your boku is on top or under?
No boku. Bro, I want a nigga to be
On
swinging
top
like
would
a
be
nuclear, bro.
hilarious, bro.
Under would be crazy.
That would be
it would
the
be lumpy.
mustiest body sock.
You'll be like Superman
Oh,
putting
that
an
is
underwear
so
behind
funny, bro.
a fucking body sock.
The underwear. on
Bro,
top
that's
of
what-
body
that's
sock
how
is
it
so
will
funny.
look.
Superman
Exactly.
looks weird, bro.
That's so
Anyway, man, welcome back to the Mob Jazz podcast. I'm Melvin.
I'm Wendy.
Casper.
And as you can see today, it is a one-man show. It's the
Right.
Melvin Show, man. Melvin Show featuring Wendy and Casper.
Welcome back to to Melvin's
The
podcast.
Melvin Show.
The Melvin Show.
Yeah, man. How's everyone feeling, bro? Oh, Sydney couldn't be here today. He had another obligation, but he's with us in spirit. Nothing bad. He's celebrating something else.
If you hadn't addressed it, these guys were going to come and make.
Yeah,
I
like
was like,
as
oh my
in,
God. As
how would
in-
they even address
Has he
that?
left? Tell us now.
Yeah, tell us now you've done it again. Anyways, yeah, but shout out to Sido when he watches this. So, what are we discussing today, man? How's everyone feeling, first of all?
I'm okay. How are you?
good. It's a bit darker in here than
It's
usual.
getting cloudy.
I think it's gonna rain.
Thank God we have a light. Oh, you look amazing.
Thank you.
It's funny that each time it gets darker outside, you get well lit.
Yeah.
True, sure. What does that mean? I bring
No,
brightness
because
in
remember
dark
the other
times.
light.
I bring brightness in dark times.
Shut
that's
up,
what
bro. The other light.
This guy.
it means.
Should we? Are we starting with Kenya?
I mean, we can start with Kenya. First of all, thoughts and prayers
Thoughts and prayers.
to our brothers and sisters in Kenya.
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to tell guys about Kenya?
I genuinely don't have enough information on what's going on in Kenya. Yeah.
What I know is that it's more political violence. It seems like people are protesting because a lot of people have gone missing. There have been a lot of arrests, and there have been a lot of civilians killed by the police and the military. And yeah, you know the Kenyans do not just sit
They're
back
vocal,
and,
yeah.
So vocal.
especially our generation, they don't sit back and watch as these types of things happen, man. So yeah, it has caused more protests, further protests, which has caused more violence, which is just like, it's almost like just adding flames to the, what they call it, like fuel to the
Fuel to
fire,
the
bro.
flame,
Yeah, man, and there's not too much else you can say. The Ruto regime is still not going well. I don't think that he has delivered on anything that he promised. It seems that people keep getting more and more frustrated with him. And yeah, man, I don't know where it ends, but right now it's not looking good at all, bro,
That's
over there.
sad.
And also, it doesn't seem like, African presidents stepping down because of public upheaval is not a very common thing. So unfortunately, it doesn't even seem like he will step down. It just seems like a storm that he's going to have to weather. And yeah, I guess like this will only end when he leaves.
When is the
If
next
then.
election?
Wasn't there a last election last year?
You
When
lie.
was he voted in?
Let me
Was it
find
not
out.
last year?
Let me find out.
You confirm.
Is he a civilian or he's a military leader?
He's a civilian. He's a civilian, man. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to start there, man. Thoughts and prayers to Kenya. There's really not too much that we can say, man. It's just we've seen a lot of our social media colleagues like
The
doing
last
campaigns.
election was Tuesday, August 9th, 2022.
22. He
Yeah.
became president in 22.
Yeah, man.
Ruto became president in 22.
I'm seeing Kenyan presidential election. Yeah, 2022 Kenyan general election. Yeah.
What? There's no
Time
way.
flies, right?
There's
Yeah,
no
it
way.
does.
Is
I
it?
promise you. I'm seeing.
It feels recent.
You asked when was the last Kenya general election?
Yeah, I'm seeing. Someone wrote a paper, and they're saying
Yeah.
this paper aims to highlight how and why William Ruto won the 2022 presidential elections. Yeah. How long is their term? 5 years.
I guess so. Mad that is 2022, bro. I can't believe that. I thought it was like latest 2023. He has been in for that long. The Uhuru regime ended in 22.
Right.
My God, man.
The presidential term is 5 years.
Okay. Anyways, man, thoughts and prayers to all our friends and family in Kenya. And we hope that like they get justice for the people who have passed away. Because the videos we're seeing online, man, are insane. Are insane. Literally seeing videos of people getting shot, people getting like killed, bro, more or
Yeah.
less, man. So thoughts and prayers for sure. Okay, next
Okay.
topic.
Next.
Iran, should we just finish the war jazz?
Yes, we finish the war jazz before we address cocktails and and
Before we do, I
and
even want to
nonsense
just get this
jazz
out of
and
the way for
games
real
and-
quick, bro.
Yeah. What do you
Iran.
have?
We discussed Iran briefly last week.
On Patreon, though.
On Patreon, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, everyone knows at this point that Iran and Israel are going at it at the moment.
Yes.
People are calling it World War III. People are calling it like all sorts of things. We know it stems from the Israel-Palestine situation and just general like beef between the Arab states and Israel.
Yeah.
It has culminated into this thing.
Yeah.
Iran is not the type of country that backs down from.
A fight.
Yeah, and I think for a very long time people had been backing down from the Israeli military because, Israeli military has been spoken about forever, bro.
Forever.
As
And
elite.
I think yes, we've heard of the Mossad for ages. And I also think it doesn't help that they have lots of Western backing. Like loads of the
I mean, it helps.
it
helps.
doesn't
Yeah.
help anyone who's anti-Israel.
Yeah.
Now, let me disclaimer. Iran's internal policies and how they treat women and people within the country, I do not support.
Interesting.
I need to say that
Now.
today.
Yeah.
However, an enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Okay.
So since I'm pro-Palestine, hashtag free Palestine, I am pro-Iran. In this context, not in every context. Yes.
It's bad in Iran for women.
Bruh, it's not kawa.
Damn.
It's not kawa at all. I was actually watching somebody talk about it, a historian, and he was talking about how initially, like, there's some guy, I've forgotten the names, bro. I'm really bad with names. So this guy comes into power, I think, in the 60s or 70s. The mobsters will correct us in the comments. He comes into power, and he's super nationalist, pro-Iran.
Yeah.
So he bounces American guys, gets back all the oil rights. Western powers are like, what? Coup d'etat. They overthrow him. Now,
Do they put into power?
I don't remember any name. Anyway, a bunch of political upheaval happened, and what resulted is the guy who came in was Muslim supremacist. I can't say that word. Yeah, supremacist. So this is what brought in the forced hijabi situation, stuff like that. But it all, you see, at the end of the day, if you have, as is popularly known, if you have a resource that the Western world requires or assumes they have the right to access, and you try to keep it for yourselves, the disorganization that's going to erupt in that country is unforgettable.
Yeah.
Yes, so the current government, or not current government, because that guy has long since passed and whatnot, but the systems in place right now, I'm not sure about right now, I didn't finish the doc, but the systems that these Western powers aim for are systems that support their access. Even though they have to pay it, as long as they have access. You can't do that shit of, but we own all national resources. No. That's not how it flies. But yeah, currently, yeah, it's not the best place for women.
I'll say this, man. I want to talk about this Iran situation. Obviously, partly because of all the memes. The memes have been...
Which memes? Ones of World War III.
Bruh, all the memes that have involved people taking pictures in front of
Yes.
the missiles. Because Iran has been sending missiles to Israel, and Israel has been doing like air attacks on Iran. So the sky has been lit up with just explosives, bro.
Yes.
And guys have just been taking the hardest pics.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like the sky was like filled with firecrackers.
Yes.
Yes.
So guys have been making light of a very serious situation. But that aside, you guys know how UNOC took over the oil business in Uganda now. They oversee it, so they negotiate the oil rates. So the price of fuel had gone down. I noticed this week that the price had started to climb. Because a few weeks ago, I was buying 10 liters of fuel at 50 bob. But from the beginning, ever since UNOC took over, 50 bob was enough to give me 10 liters. And that was my favorite thing to do. Give a guy 50 bob and 10 liters in the hour. You just make me so happy. So I started noticing, man, it had gone down to 9 point something, 9 point. So the other day, as I was driving to work, I stopped to put fuel in, and I asked the guy, what up? Because the fuel price is going up, man. The guy said, man, it's because of Iran. I said, as in? Said, yeah, man, Iran is over the second highest producer of oil. And because of the war over there, the supply has reduced. So
Scarcity.
the cost of fuel has now gone up.
Yeah.
And that's why the price is higher, man. So I was like, damn, bro. This is how it's going to impact us,
Brother.
man. Yeah. Now I'm feeling the effects of the war, bro.
Brother.
But,
Did you see?
could that be-
Sorry to interrupt you, Wendy. Did you see guys tweeting? And first of all, you know how the Iranians have been like very active on socials.
They've been super
like
active.
you guys will feel it, and
Yeah.
Israel will feel it. Did you see guys arting the Iran socials? Humble. One man here in Uganda, they've abused you. You also come. I'm like,
Yeah. Black people are not serious,
Bro.
bro. The African Americans have been killing me, bro. Yeah.
When
All the
you
Iran
say-
jokes, man.
Yeah, what I was saying is sometimes people just use it as a reason to hike prices, of which it may not be actually the reason.
No, sometimes I think it's like fear. The anticipation, the perception drives reactions that lead to fluctuation in prices, whether or not it has actually happened on ground. I think sometimes even, like, let's say, stakeholders maybe pulling out, selling things, doing things like that because of fear and anticipation of what's going to happen before even there's actual scarcity, I think, in my opinion.
That's very possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Very, very possible. Anyways, man, let's pray for peace, bro.
Let's pray for
peace. Like, I don't know what the most ideal end to this war is, but like, man, I just hope that the correct side wins, or like it ends soon. Because at the end of the day, like, people are legitimately dying, bro.
I know.
These guys are destroying buildings in urban areas.
Brother,
Man.
I saw
People are
an
dying.
Israeli politician saying how Iranians are so heartless to bomb a hospital.
And you
And
are
then
like,
guys
bruh,
were like, brother,
for the past,
what have you just done in Palestine,
Yeah, it's
bro?
crazy like that, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy when it becomes you, bro. So I don't know. I can't say too much because I can't say too much. But yeah, man. Thoughts and prayers again to Iran and Israel, I guess. Okay.
Yeah,
Guys, it's that time of the month again, man. Silo Daycation. It's happening next weekend. I want to say that's the 29th of June. Exciting times. You guys know that Silo Restaurant is our new home.
Yes.
And so we vouch for them on all grounds, bro. But especially...
Booze.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Music.
Yes.
Entertainment.
Yes.
They've got you.
Literally, man. So if you're looking for something fun to do next weekend, you'll try and find a fun way to spend that end of the month salo. If you're just trying to see your friends, man, in a responsible manner while the sun is up.
Yeah.
Silo Daycation is perfect for you. The cost is 200,000 a person.
Only.
Bottomless cocktails,
Drinks.
bottomless food. And like I always say, the best mimosa in Kampala. Quote me. Come and try it. If I'm wrong, I don't know. Cane
Come
me,
for
bro.
it.
So I'm just, bro. Pause. Yeah, man. What cocktail is this? Shout out
The
to
one
Silo
who
Restaurant,
ordered
bro.
it,
Shout out
bro.
bro, we didn't even do your thing that you usually do. What they call this cocktail? Whiskey something. We'll get the name. When they go put it in the clink.
It has an interesting smoky.
I know there's raspberry in this. There's whiskey, there's raspberry, there's like syrup.
OMG, the fact that I'll meet people in person and I'll tell them straight to their faces, I don't drink.
Yeah.
It's
The
public
whole
record,
time,
isn't it?
literally.
Some banana man.
So this guy, what he did, like, because he wanted tax holidays, which are indefinite, and he was practicing banana farming, like these yellow bananas, in Honduras, and the government wasn't allowing that. It led to a coup. The U.S. government wasn't like responsible, but then it was now
Financed.
considered to be. No, it wasn't financed. Even people from even people from the government, well, they were against it.
No, I
But
mean,
since this guy had money,
he financed a coup.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And now it's considered to be the America which attacked, which led to that coup.
Yeah, have you watched?
Could you look at it in that
Oh, so you're
that way?
trying to say that in certain instances, private wealthy individuals
Exactly.
are the ones funding the political unrest. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I don't know you.
No,
bro.
like I
People
see
with who are
points.
dollar rich, people can actually finance a coup
Yes, they can.
Me, I'll say
in a
this,
third
bro.
world
If
country.
If
they're
you've watched
interested,
these,
yes.
it depends on that time that we're talking about. But if you've watched any of these drug movies, bro,
I can't believe it right now.
drug shows or drug documentaries, bro, America funded a lot of coups,
It did.
a lot of political unrest,
It did, and
especially now when you start to countries like Honduras, over
Cuba.
Colombia, Vietnam.
No,
Those
first of
guys
all,
funded some BS.
first of all, in Colombia,
I don't think they're funding it
try?
directly.
What's his
Sometimes
name?
they funded-
CIA
yes,
just
Yeah.
becomes a stray guy. Like they go
Yeah.
rogue and then they just do things.
I
They're not
don't,
going
I
rogue.
don't
With
ever
his
think they
knowledge.
go Wendy. I don't
They don't be going
ever
rogue.
think. I think
They
they're
just-
I don't ever think they go rogue.
Yeah.
I think
They
they're following
They
orders.
just use them as the scapegoat.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course, bro. Like you can't tell me Lumumba was them going rogue,
Brother.
bro.
What's
Yeah.
his name? Sankara? Who is the guy who they chopped up
Sankara,
and they've
yeah.
never found pieces?
Yeah, that was Lumumba.
That
That was Lumumba.
that was Lumumba,
Yeah.
not Sankara. I don't think that was rogueness. For me, I think now what's his name? The guy who tried to take over in Colombia,
Pablo.
Pablo. That guy, it was just him.
He was
Money
whiling and he didn't
had, bro.
succeed.
Eh?
He had all the money in the world
It didn't
and he didn't
work.
succeed.
It
Get the
didn't.
government,
Bro,
the state machinery, it's hard to just topple like that,
Yes.
bro.
They have that fucking hardware.
that guy
bro.
had
They
he was
have it.
giving guys.
He did his
Cash.
he did a lot to take over.
It was just not enough, bro.
But if the Americans said it's time now, we're taking over,
You.
and
We've
we're
been
putting
watching
this
you.
guy here next, and that guy, no matter how messed up he is, will never bounce until they're ready for him to bounce, bro.
That's
Like
true.
remember the Mobutu situation? He stayed there for years, bro. I swear Lumumba was president for like 6 months, bro. Maybe not of it, but he was president for a very short time. Mobutu came after and was president for years, bro.
Should be
Anyway.
worried for Traoré. Is it Traoré?
Traoré.
Traoré.
Yeah.
Should be worried for him.
I don't know.
Of course,
You
man.
saw, you saw
Of course you should
the,
worry
you saw
for
the
him.
Burna Boy stuff? Did we talk about it here? Burna Boy wanted to hold a concert in support of Traoré. What's his other name? Traoré is failing me. He wanted to hold a concert to like support and whatever race or something like that in Burkina Faso. President Jam
Really?
was like, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you support the cause, but this thing could be used by the wrong people to enter. Like, I'm under attack right now. So,
Interesting.
guys can use this situation
To enter the country.
to enter the country and to try and, destabilize
That's
me.
terrible, bro.
Bro.
That's terrible.
But you also remember Traoré is a soldier.
Yeah.
So he's thinking like a soldier.
Has that
Like,
guy ever been in civilian clothes?
I don't know. That guy is
you have to
super.
remind guys.
Yeah.
You have to remind guys what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not cute and cozy in here.
Yeah. That's terrifying, bro.
Very. So he
Because
declined.
like, and I guess Burna Boy is probably coming from the right place.
Yeah, but
Like his
intention.
intentions are pure, but like that's valid, bro. Because who are you bringing with you?
Yeah.
Your team is going to be like 50 guys. And then, okay, how do we ensure that you all leave? And then while you're here, how do we keep an eye on all of you? And now you have like 30,000 people
A
concentrated
collection
in
of
one area.
30,000 people.
What if they
Exactly.
do something and they say that happened under, okay, it's
Yeah.
tricky.
It's so easy to
tricky.
infiltrate.
He hasn't had the time yet to like put his system in place where he knows everything that's happening around him, where there's like a proper network that can ensure that things are secure. So maybe he just feels like he needs some time before he starts welcoming the world into the country. He needs some time to be
But
sure.
even welcoming the world into the country, it's still not safe, bro. It's not safe
Yet.
yet. Welcome back to the Mob Jazz podcast. If you're new here, hi, you're most welcome. This is going to be your favorite audiovisual podcast, available on YouTube and anywhere you get your audio podcasts from.
Yeah.
Please feel free to hit us up on all our social media, the Mob Jazz podcast. Also, follow us here, guys. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I love those guys who we post and they're like fast.
Yeah.
Love those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Love
yeah,
those
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
yeah. So hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time we post. Follow us on all our social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, The Mob Jazz Podcast. Every time you feel like telling us something, DM us. Or if you're on IG, we have a highlight that says Mobster's subs. I did not put up the link this week because we're going to do a subathon. We have so many such a huge backlog of subs.
Yeah.
But you guys are so greedy.
Regardless.
You guys came and
Guys found a way.
You came and found the link in the highlights and you sent your
Yeah.
subs.
This might actually be the first week that someone asked me, where is
Is
the
the
link?
link?
Where do I find the link?
In the
Because I have a
highlights.
question that I need to ask.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we love that. Now, most importantly, Patreon. Patreon is an app on which we're building our little community. It gives you access to extra content, 2 podcasts a week, a
Yeah.
backlog of hundreds of podcasts.
Yeah.
So for every pod you see on YouTube, it's times 2,
Yeah.
right? So if we have 150 here, we have 300 there,
Yeah.
right?
I was asking what this cocktail is called. Whiskey Hale?
Whiskey Hale.
Whiskey Hale cocktail, man.
Shout out to Silo's Whiskey
cocktail.
Hale.
Shout out to Silo Restaurant. man.
Restaurant.
Shout out to Silo Restaurant.
So yeah. So Patreon is running only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Hail.
USD a
Hail
month.
Mary.
Access to 300 pods. Access to 2 pods a week.
Yeah.
Early
And about it, another milestone on Patreon, bro.
What milestone?
A monetary milestone, but we can't say it on the pod. If you want to find out, go check the Patreon. You'll see how much we're about to hit. Because I think
No, it's
that
not public info.
it is public information.
not.
Can't they see how much we're making?
No,
on
they
Patreon?
I
can't.
don't think they can.
They
Do the
can't.
math, man. You guys go see how many patrons we have and see
They
where we're
can't.
about to hit, man.
So
Exciting.
yes, Patreon facilitates this pod.
Yeah.
Without it, we would not be here right now. So big shout out to the patrons. We love you. Thank you for coming. And yeah, man, add us on Patreon so that we can bring better things, bigger things, and yeah.
100%.
So speaking of rich people, I have a topic.
Nice.
Have we talked about it here?
Probably not.
Sometimes I feel like things happened. Kumbe, I just thought about them. We've never talked about the owner of Telegram.
That's what Index app
That's
means.
Meta.
No, the
Hey,
founder
Telegram.
of Telegram.
Yeah, I know him.
You know him? Or not?
Not
Oh,
You know of
okay,
him.
okay. Nah, with you, I can never know, man. Might be your guy. Might be in your chat room, bro.
I've died. True. This Wendy guy is plugged.
What about him?
Anyway, so I want to give you facts. Looking for the notes.
Yeah, this cocktail is quite strong for its
I took
size.
one sip and
It's quite strong for its
I
size.
felt something.
It tastes really good, man.
Okay, so
It's really good.
his name is Pavel Durov.
Pavel Durov.
He's a Russian tech entrepreneur who founded VKontakte, something. Russia's biggest social network and later Telegram in 2013. It's been referred to as the Mark Zuckerberg of Russia and was ousted from VK in 2014 after refusing to hand over user data to the Russian government.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
We like his style.
Yeah.
So now, lately, so I don't think he lives in Russia anymore
Okay.
because he told this to
Lives in
French.
Dubs.
In Dubs, but he told this to a French publication,
Yeah.
and he, in his lifetime, has fathered over 100 children through anonymous spam donations.
Anonymous.
Like you go to the spam bank and donate.
Okay. That's not fathering, in my opinion.
That's fathering. So listen to why he considers this
Okay,
fathering.
okay.
Glorify
fair.
spam
So
donor.
he has 6 official children from 3 different partners. And he has 100 plus children from spam donation, right? He's worth $14 to $17 billion based on recent estimates.
Yeah.
So he has allegedly, he has drawn up a will naming all these children as beneficiaries,
All
regardless of
100.
how they were conceived,
All 100.
all his children.
How are they going to track them?
I don't know. I think you come and claim that this might be my
Prove
parents.
the
And you do a
DNA.
DNA test.
Yeah, but then my question is then, the chicks that end up with his,
Spam.
yeah.
I think it's supposed to be anonymous.
So you also don't know what you get.
You also don't know if you got
So
the
how
job.
how are you able to claim then?
I saw guys in the comments saying my mom had one job.
Yeah, but the thing is, how do you claim? How do you find out? How does he find out that
I
that's...
mean, the thing is, you also have to ask yourself, I tell some guy in Uganda, do you think you're the one? You have to ask yourself, where am I? Do I live in Russia? Do I live, or wherever he has donated from?
Yeah, but
right?
he's a billionaire living in Dubai now. He probably has houses in like Monaco, fucking like he has houses everywhere.
Yes.
So where has he done this thing? And how is it the hospital's like responsibility now to inform him whenever someone has taken his?
I think, or maybe his trust, like his estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's who people try and reach out to. And if you can prove that you is kiddo, you have access to between 14 to 17 billion.
I'm
He
not
said,
gonna-
listen, they'll receive eco shares, but cannot access the money for 30 years. A kind of forced maturity delay. Yeah.
I like that, but like, how will I ever know? How will I know? How will I know that you're my dad, bro?
In his interview, he said, I make no difference between my children. They are all my children, and they all have the same rights. They'll not have access to the inheritance until at least June 19, 2055. I want them to live like normal people, to build themselves up alone.
You see, the sentiment can seem pure if you just hear it like that, but I think it's very strange.
First of all, even this thing of giving out the...
Yeah, it's
giving
very
me...
strange.
Have you watched that documentary, Our Father?
Mm,
Of that guy who was a gynecologist in some small state in the States, right? Some small community. Like a community of no more than 50K people, 30K people. And he was like the guy known for IVF. This This nigga was inseminating with his sperm. Brother, so you know how this whole 23andMe thing came about? Now you know how you plug in your DNA into the system. So it's like, I don't want to say it was 23andMe, but it was something similar. So it would notify you if you have, and for most of these kids, like either you're a child of like lesbian moms or like a single mom. So most of these kids know as conceived via IVF. And like donor sperm.
Yeah.
So most of these kids know I came from donor sperm. And now they're like, they go on socials trying to find their communities and they use such technology or such things. Brother, do you know how many they were? That's so disgusting, bro. That's so disgusting.
You see, it gives very...
And there is no law
against it.
There is no law to sue him. There's nothing they can do.
There has to be a law.
I promise you, at least by the time that doc came out,
at the very least, medical malpractice.
At the time that doc came out, because they were also interviewing lawyers that practice in that state, at the time the documentary came out, there was nothing under which they could find that guy liable for something.
So what? Was he in the documentary?
No.
You see, this is my thing. That just very much gives like Genghis Khan, bro.
Yes.
It gives, I'm trying to populate the world with as much of myself as possible. Like,
some sort
immediately
of dominance
I think like
you're trying to assert.
Narcissist, like egomaniac vibes, bro. Like, I'm trying to spread as much of myself.
Exactly.
So even when I hear this guy saying, I have 100 children, they are all my children, brother.
And they'll claim after 25 years.
They are not all your children,
brother.
First of all.
Do
like,
you think you're
it's
an
weird,
emperor?
bro.
An emperor, what is it?
Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's like, I'm trying to conquer as much of the world as I can.
I want the world to belong to me, kind of thing.
Like, I don't remember what the Genghis Khan stat is, but like an insane amount of the world's population has like his gene. Because everywhere that he would conquer, they would like
procreate.
Like they would like R-word a bunch of women, bro.
Oh no.
That was their vibe, bro. That was their way. So there's a bunch of Genghis Khan seed everywhere, man.
But guys,
it's strange, bro.
You know, sometimes when you think about this thing logically, you'll find that sperm donation, it may be one of the reasons why incest is happening,
on
but
accident,
we are not actually seeing it happening.
Yeah.
Also, like when you do some maths, you know, like each time you think about your grandparents, your ancestors, like each time you go back, it's like everything increases in the power of two. In 1,000 years, we have trillions of ancestors.
Yeah.
And we are just how many billions? 10?
Yeah.
At one point.
Right.
You're my sister, bro.
Right. And think of the fact now, like in the documentary, Our Father, these guys were all in the same state.
So imagine how many
and
of
let me
their...
tell you, these guys that guy's gene was strong. They're all blonde, blue-eyed. Actually,
was it on some racist jazz then? Was he on some weather superior racist jazz? Yeah.
Nonsense, I don't know. No. Did he ever think a black woman? I don't remember. I don't remember seeing a mixed race child. But yeah, like first of all, imagine that type of, because there were some couples that went where, like, let's say your husband like has an issue. Imagine that type of violation that you think this is your husband's child. Kumbe, it's the doctor's child.
It's very, it's sick. It's sick. I think for that he was a sick man.
He is a very sick man.
He was on some, like I want it to be me that makes her pregnant. Like I'm, bro. Ugh. Bro. Damn.
Yeah, man.
That's a nasty story.
Like, I don't remember if they said it in the doc, but now that I think about it, did he have his sperm stored up, or was he going in the back and jacking off?
Just even worse, bro. Even worse, bro. Yeah, that's terrible, man.
When it's even warm, bro.
this guy. What do you think it is? You think it's like a slice of pizza? Or? That's hilarious, bro.
Anyway, so this guy, we think he's narcissistic.
100%, bro. He is a troubled individual. That's so strange. Claim your 6 kiddos, man. Who you had and you've raised, and they know you as dad. These other guys are not your kiddos, bro. It's weird. Okay, fine. You're a billionaire. It's a good thing for that money to go somewhere. But it says something that you feel that it should mainly go to people who have your
No,
gene
it should-
in them. Like
yeah.
it says something. There's something there.
I mean, I think
Subject
even
of
putting the
Yeah.
30-year thing, you even after I'm gone, you guys will remember me. You'll feel my impact. Okay.
Anyway, I guess maybe he sees himself as like some sort of king or some sort of monarch. Like I can have as many. I'm like, who was a big king? Solomon.
Solomon, yeah.
Yeah,
Solomon.
like he feels like he's King Solomon, bro. Like he can have as many wives and as many kids as he wants. I guess he can afford it, but it's weird, bro. It's weird. I'm sorry. Thumbs down to that, bro. Thumbs down. But since we're talking about hospitals and health, man, should we talk about our Wednesday moves? Was it Wednesday or Tuesday?
Without
went to
being here
Dubai?
to give his results,
But now the guy is not here. What can we do?
I think you should wait for him to
Postpone
be
it.
here. So yeah,
Yeah.
not everyone talks about their results,
Okay.
what they think
Okay.
they should do, stuff like that.
Cool. We can talk about it on. We can talk about when Sydney is back.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
right now we'd usually be doing MJPs, right? But I don't want to offset the scores,
The balance.
the balance. So today, and also finally, guys there's one chick who tried to put it in the comments, but guys have finally stopped accusing us of being in love
Okay.
and finally accepted that we are friends.
Okay. Good.
So today, me and you are going to do a best friend test.
Nice.
Quiz.
Nice.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
Best friend test?
Quiz, like
Quiz?
yeah, like things that how much do we know about each other? Or is this just theoretical chat?
Interesting. Okay. Let's do
So let's get the boards out.
it. Let's do it.
Wendy, help me send that to him. What the hell is my pen?
Who has the answers though?
No, like I ask
Oh,
her.
we'll
yeah,
tell you.
like I'm gonna like let's say I
Okay.
ask a question,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then I say we first do yours. I write what I think the answer is. You write the correct answer, and then we see if I'm correct. Then we do mine. You
Okay.
write what you think the answer is. I
Okay.
write the correct answer, and we see if
Okay.
you're correct.
Disclaimer: don't take anything personal. If I'm wrong, don't
No.
take, like you actually don't know me.
Melvin, no, do not take anything personal.
Eh.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Because
might have to
honest-
be wrong on purpose just to make sure you guys know that. Like, yeah.
I've died, you're a fool. Even when I was thinking up the questions, I was like, bruh,
What does this guy?
the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, Wendy, do you have your phone?
Yep.
Bro, guys in the comments were saying how the blue island was swinging me towards the end, bro.
Apparently it was
It was.
swinging all over. Someone
was
also told
swinging,
me,
bro.
bro. I think gave
It
you.
was swinging,
It
bro.
was going like a fucking pendulum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was swinging. We actually stopped, bro, at some point because it was swinging, bro. Really good
Wendy,
cocktail.
I'm going to send you the questions on WhatsApp.
Yeah, and I recommend that Blue Island because it tastes really nice. It's different from the Long Islands. I feel like sometimes Long Islands are a
Then they
bit
don't taste good.
overwhelming. That
Yeah.
taste is a bit like it's either super violent or it's super bland.
Yeah.
Yo, this thing tastes nice. Whatever the blue jazz is in that thing, it tastes really nice, bro.
The questions aren't actually that many, but because we have to do you, then me, you, then me. Yeah. Then after that, we're going to go through the subathon. We have a bunch of subs to go
Okay.
through.
Love it.
And they seem like simple colors. Melvin, I don't know any answer.
Are you sure?
I mean, simple
questions.
colors. They are going to show my true colors, simple questions.
Are there questions that you think I know your answer?
Maybe you'll guess.
I might? Okay.
First of all, you know I'm a yapper. I probably told you. The good thing I know with you is that you forget.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm glad that you started there. So I know that nothing will be taken personally.
Okay, I've got the
Aye.
questions.
Let's have it.
So question number 1. What's your favorite cuisine?
Favorite
Melvin's, eh?
cuisine.
Melvin's.
Favorite cuisine. First of all, I feel like you're cheating because I feel
So
like
you're
I
going to
answered
say
this.
her favorite cuisine, and she's going to
No,
say
we're going
yours.
to. Yeah, I'm going to write number 1 yours, number 2 mine.
Oh, wait, can we do
Yeah.
mine first?
Yeah, let's
do
first
mine
do yours.
first.
Let's first do
My
yours.
favorite cuisine. That way I'm also thinking as well. I don't know.
Bro, I'm seeing you thinking, and I'm worried because if I'm writing immediately and you're not,
It's
guys,
funny that I actually think I know it.
I feel like we discussed this.
guys, disclaimer by the way, I have an ugly handwriting. Am I going to show my board on the?
You're not
cam-
going to show it.
Am I? No, I'm not. But I'm going to show it to you so that you know, and I'm going to say it out
I
loud.
feel like, yeah, you say it out loud, then I'll show mine.
Yeah,
It might look better.
I write what I wrote.
Say what you've written.
Middle Eastern.
Tan? You wrote Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
You're not too far off,
Indian.
actually.
Shit.
I
don't
definitely told you this
think-
like a week ago, bro. Because you were asking me about
But But you
Oh,
said
what restaurant?
Padis.
Yeah, Padis. I love Padis, but I think Indian is my favorite.
Okay.
Okay, now we do yours.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like you know this.
your
this is so
favorite
unfair.
one.
Wait, that was
So that was
Melvin's,
mine.
Yes,
Yeah, that was mine.
yeah.
Let
I
me see what
failed.
yours is. Your favorite cuisine. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No.
No?
It's Chinese.
Close.
Ah.
Close.
You wrote
Close.
Chinese.
Chinese. Eh?
Wendy
Oh
knew.
shit, Windeck is. Okay, you're on point. Chinese. What Chinese place have you gone to, bro?
She was
Bro,
just
I
in
love-
seafood mob and
I love Chinese food. I like sushi, but I love Chinese food.
I said sushi. I said Japanese because I thought it was.
I
gonna be
like
something
sushi, but I
related.
love Chinese food.
Is it?
Yes.
Like a tough Chinese spot that I've been wanting to go to.
Really?
Tough.
We go? Okay.
okay.
We're both at 0-0.
Okay, fair.
Friendship, bro.
But I'm closer. I was closer to. Okay, you're also kind of close.
in the same continent.
Mm.
Second, favorite music genre.
Melvin's.
I don't know if this is your favorite, but that's what I'm going with, bro.
I know that nonsense you're going to write.
So writing Melvin's.
I've written Melvin's, yeah. He's going to tell me and then I tell him.
Okay.
So what's your favorite?
Oh,
music?
what's my favorite?
Yeah.
Music? Oh, I first wrote yours.
Uh,
I first wrote yours. So I can actually yours first and then you show me.
okay, what's mine?
Yours is country.
No.
I swear.
I swear it's not.
Country is not your favorite
I
genre.
love country music.
I
but
swear,
it's not my
don't make me
favorite.
pull up the pod where you said that country was your favorite.
I said I love country music. It was shocking that it's country.
What's your
that I
favorite
like.
genre?
90s R&B.
Is that a genre?
R&B,
Okay.
yes, but 90s.
Fairs.
I don't think I'm
Fairs.
listening to 2025.
Okay, then you're definitely going to get mine. What's
Uh-huh.
mine?
What's yours?
Yeah.
Rap. Melvin, if you come right now and say dance hall, I'll kick you.
That's why I think my favorite genre is R&B, bro.
You lie.
R&B.
That's why I think my favorite genre is
Melvin,
R&B.
you listen to more rap than you do R&B. But it's R&B.
R&B, bro.
Brother, we are not friends.
But rap is a very, very close second for sure. I mean, to be fair,
It's rap, bro.
I think it is rap. To be fair, I think it's hip.
You've never been there and you dissect Caesar's album with her, but you can be there and say, man, I can tell you that Kanye fell off. Nigga, don't lie.
That's true. But I mean, I think that I also have a very, very deep understanding of R&B. Like, I feel
It's
like
not
I'm
as deep as
super-
your rap.
I feel like it's Drake who is pushing you into the R&B space.
No way,
No, he
guys.
listens to R&B. Yes?
If someone this guy's whip, but he's listening to rap, bro. Hip-hop.
Yeah, I guess it is hip
He'll
hop.
dissect for you and go,
Hip hop and R&B.
ah.
Hip hop and R&B. That's a genre.
I
Hip hop
have
and
half a
R&B.
point.
Okay,
What's the next
fairs.
one?
Okay.
Fairs. Country is
So
not
the
your favorite
next question
genre.
is,
90s R&B.
how long have you been friends?
How long? Like how many years?
Yeah.
I'm not good at math, bro.
Not necessarily
You
being.
can do the math on the
Even be
board.
one
I'm not
one
good at
You
man.
can do the
How
math
long have we
on
been
the board.
friends?
Friends. Ah.
I feel like it's been a lifetime.
You know, I don't even know the correct answer to this.
Me neither, bro. Me
Let's see
neither.
if
I feel
we are
like I'm going to be super wrong
I
about
feel like
this.
anything to do with years,
Uh,
Yeah.
there is there is a way you can maybe try to take it like when it's 5 plus or 5 minus. You
Yeah.
get that range
but
when someone
I
is
think
close
it's-
by a couple of months or weeks.
okay. What's your answer?
You're going to hate my answer.
What?
Since it's two.
You won't believe what I wrote. Scissors too. When
Okay.
2011, 14
Okay,
years.
fairs. Yeah. I think that's correct.
Yay,
I think that's
yes.
correct, bro.
That is
That's
correct.
for sure.
Okay.
Nice.
First-
I have a point and a
First
half
point.
for rap
First
and
true point.
R&B.
First true point.
Uh-huh.
When did you guys become best friends?
Besties. Yeah, that one's easy, I think.
I know what you're going to say. There's a time we were having this conversation and you told me, nah, man, our thing is like last year. I said, this guy, I'm going to kick him.
I'm
But let's-
curious. Is it a conversation people have like, let's be best friends?
No.
But it's you can tell when you guys became close.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
2020, COVID. I wrote 2020.
COVID, yeah.
Yes.
This guy when COVID.
Yeah.
COVID is COVID-19, brother.
You can put a bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
COVID is 2020,
Yes.
2019.
So we both have points.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Okay.
Okay, so now favorite colors.
Ah,
I've seen it a million
too easy.
times.
Too easy. And I don't think you're gonna know mine, unfortunately.
Said mine a million times.
Okay, ready?
Wait.
I've written yours.
I know. Wait.
Yeah. So maybe you have to say mine and then I'll tell you if it's right.
Okay. Let's
Ready?
see what you say for mine.
Green.
Really, I've said it a million times. So unfair. I'm
Yeah.
not on the pod.
Green.
Even
Easy.
especially Patreon people. Patreon people will shout the answer.
Yeah,
out.
green
Maroon
for
green.
You know
sure.
what I said for yours? Blue, but you like wearing tan or earthy colors.
Valid. Blue is my favorite color.
Yes.
Blue is my favorite color.
What's yours?
Green.
Wait, your color is green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's green.
Wearing green pants.
Aha.
Aish. Okay, the next one is.
Favorite color is a crazy one to fail for
That's why
like
he's a naughty girl.
one of your really good friends, bro.
Right.
Favorite color is nuts.
It's yeah. We've got like it's taking time to get to this point. Why are you asking this question?
What's the question?
What are our love languages?
Yeah.
Love
what's our
languages.
Why would you know her love
This is gonna
language
be
and why
super
would
easy
she
for
spend a
you,
lot
bro.
of time?
Yeah, this is going to be easy for you.
I mean,
think.
we're always around each other. Hey, Wendy, you don't love your friends in their love languages.
I feel like I'm gonna fail this one, me now.
Hey.
Can we do like top two?
No, one.
No.
I've written one. No.
Okay, what are we talking about love language? How you show love or how you
How-
want to receive love?
How I want to receive love. I feel like I show love. How I show
Differently.
love, yeah, differently. It depends on the person. I cater to my audience. Yeah.
It's going to be a tricky one.
Yeah.
I'm just going to.
Right now we are drawn. This is your love language.
That's mine.
Yours
What's
is quality time.
What's yours?
Isn't your love language quality
Yeah,
time?
that's mine.
Yes.
This is yours.
No.
What's yours?
Acts of service.
Is it?
Yes.
Like servicing your car? What?
Come
What acts of service? Do I be doing acts of service for you?
Yeah.
Is it strictly for friends or it also
In general, bro.
love
In
partners?
general.
General. Interesting acts of service. I'm trying to think about when I do an act of service for you, bro. I guess I'm just like, I guess I be killing shit without knowing, bro. I'm killing it.
Because I've never
Interesting.
complained.
Yeah.
Maybe I give you grace.
Say swear you give me grace.
Do we need to have a talk?
Say swear it's grace they be giving me. bro.
Do we need to have a talk as friends? See if you're meeting my needs.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
I'm the better best friend.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
That's the end of the question.
Yes. I have 3 points.
Hey, how many do I have?
2.
Yeah, acts of service. I was not gonna get that, bro. Because I mean, even now I'm scratching my head. When do I do acts of service for this chick, bro? It's okay. It's okay.
I don't want to have a conversation on the pod.
I'm
Maybe
going
on
to
Patreon.
service you. Pause.
Pause.
Service you.
Easy. Fun game. Now we can go to subs.
The Subathon.
Yeah.
First of all, Wendy, I had a bunch of subs calling you the voice of the people. What everyone thinks but is afraid to say. Listen, guys love you. Yeah. And the fact that guys can only say it via anonymous things. They're like, actually, someone sent me a link to an IG meme, a reel rather, on IG, like those funny reels. And it was a video of Jack Sparrow running. You know how he runs in Pirates of the Caribbean? And then it said, the thing was, let me tell you what the caption was. This must be one of your fans, Wendy. Me leaving the library after putting the women's rights book in the fiction section.
That's fucked up. That's a mess, bro. He's dying. That's a mess.
The guy he's running.
You know, when I know that, I'll know that we've like made it. When guys start memeing us, when guys start making like memes based off our like personalities or shit that we said on the pod, I'll be
So
peak.
it was like me leaving the library after putting women's rights in the fiction
That's
section.
hilarious.
The guy is running.
That's hilarious.
Kawa. And when I saw the link, I was like, bro, I hope this is not some nasty shit. To put it into IG, nonsense. Okay. Let's. This is for. I love the guys who be like, bro, this is a Patreon sub, bro.
Okay,
As in they warn you.
Yeah, fair.
Chris Brown.
Will you circle back to it? Will you remember to circle back
Patreon,
to
yes.
it? Okay.
Chris Brown doesn't get enough heat for beating Rihanna. Like, how did his career barely take any bumps? Bro literally can sell out any stadium in the world in 2025.
That's so incorrect, bro. That is like the most incorrect thing I've ever heard, bro.
Guys, let me report Melvin. Melvin still loves Chris Brown even though he beats and abuses women.
Listen to me, bro. Let me say this. If Chris Brown had never beat Rihanna, that nigga would be the biggest artist on earth, bro. That thing took so much steam out of his career, bro. Everyone was so guilty about liking Chris Brown, bro. After he beat that chick, like, bruh, he's selling out arenas now. It has been like 10, 15 years since he beat that chick.
But he has always been selling out arenas.
Nope. He hasn't, bro. And that's the crazy thing. That's why he's going so crazy now. Because now, finally, guys are like, you know what? It's Kawa. We're now over it. She's married over. She has moved on with someone else publicly. So you can now keep it pushing. Even when Rihanna was like openly doing songs with him, bro. Like maybe 8-9 years after I think that happened, guys still would not release him, bro. Like, I think he was wondering, like, what will it take for guys to release me, bro?
Yo.
I feel that now people are kind of over it. I still fully understand guys who said they'll never forgive him. Calm. But I think he gets plenty of heat, bro. Plenty of heat.
Well, I feel like women are the drivers of cancel culture.
Of cancel culture?
Yes. And Chris Brown, he's an artist whose music appeals to ladies mainly.
Yes.
So the fact that, okay, he did all his creepy stuff.
I can't lie, most of the people I know who love his music are guys.
The girl them.
No, I mean personally in life. On social media, it's women. Personally in my life, it's men that love him.
No. Personally, in my life, I don't know too many men that love him.
Yeah, same.
Love? I know mostly women.
Really?
Yeah, mostly women.
What do they love?
In fact, while I was watching the snaps of the concert, I've not seen a single man post a Chris Brown concert snap. But the thing is,
it even comes off like gay, bro. Like,
Where
that guy is posting a Chris Brown thing, bro.
He's whining.
Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming, bro?
Chris is whining?
Why are you screaming? Because Chris Brown is dancing on that chick, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he gets plenty of hate because of that thing. Rightly so, I guess. But
For me, I don't think he got enough hate, to be honest. I don't think it impacted his career enough for me. Needed some more.
Do you know how many times they've jammed that guy to do like the Grammys?
Yeah. Like, listen, for me, what kills me is they can almost give it to him. He starts rehearsals. They take it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he has paid plenty, bro.
No, but also, here's the thing. Whatever he does now is not as bad as the Rihanna thing or not as publicized, but he's still a bad-mannered guy. He was arrested in the UK recently for something he did in 2023.
Yeah. For getting in a fight.
He's still a chibad. He used to beat Karuchi as well. He's a chibad-mannered guy, bro.
The industry is trying to punish him, but the masses have jammed.
True.
Yeah.
But he's a chibad-mannered guy. He needs to be punished.
About what you were saying about women being the drivers of cancel culture, I see what you mean. But I think it's like women are only the drivers when you're getting cancelled for something related to women.
Yes.
So if you're violent towards women, the women have to be the ones that drive your cancellation.
Yeah.
Some other jazz, man, that like the women can't be the drivers, bro.
I think women are the drivers of pop culture.
Interesting.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think women, first of all, the industries that women support are some of the most like
profitable,
successful industries. I think women decide what's popping and what's not.
I mean, the reason why like everyone who gets involved in cosmetics immediately becomes a billionaire, bro. Yeah.
So women drive pop culture, and unfortunately, women are still loving that guy. That's why the thing has failed.
They love him, yeah. They love him.
That's
they forgive him.
Bro, people find him so sexy. I don't see it, man.
They grew up listening to his music, the with yous, the
Okay, but let's not act like the music isn't good though. For me, that's my issue.
I told you that when he's dancing, it gives me a child who has told them, mommy see.
Mommy
When he's
watch,
ready,
watch.
mommy watch me, mommy. When he's doing back
wanna
summers.
see- You want to see my
Back
talent?
Hey, mommy, let me show you my talent.
Let me show you
what
my
it is.
talent.
When he's doing back summers, left, right, left, brother, relax.
Yeah, but you're 18.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Not me just listening to Melvin's response about youngsters shooting shots. Yeah, banange. I'm 22 and I'm still coming. I'm dead serious.
Come, pause. Come.
Hey,
Yeah, come.
I'll
come
come
through.
at you with a full force.
Come through. 2022 is born in. 22 is born in what?
2003.
Yeah. Okay. You never saw Ronaldo with the hair here, but it's okay.
You'll do what?
I'll show you the videos.
You
They didn't see
never-
Ronaldo with his hair cut like here.
Which Ronaldo?
They don't even know which Ronaldo I'm
Brazilian
talking about,
eh? Yeah, they won't know. You're rough.
Guys, I have a stupid thing to say.
Uh-huh.
You know, speaking of calm, like Ashik say don't come in me is a sweet thing.
Do I think what?
That what?
Ashik say don't come in me.
Uh-huh.
But Ashik has a way to get this that the game fun, bro. It can make the game even more fun.
Are you sure?
Wait.
That's a hot take.
That's a
hot take to
The
be
hottest
discussed on
take
Patreon,
to
bro.
be
To be
discussed
discussed.
on Patreon. At this point, Melvin should be called Aurelian.
Aurelian, eh?
Yeah.
Aurelia, bro. Aurelia.
You're a gold
It's a beautiful
alien.
name, bro.
Yeah.
A beautiful name,
Oh, there
Aurelia.
are actually people called Aurelia.
I love that name, bro. That's so beautiful.
Where have you heard that name
Aurelia.
before? Why you
Literally
lying?
on the pod, yeah. Like, I think that's such a beautiful name, bro. Aurelia.
Uh-huh. Do you guys ever see a babe you like, but you know you can't afford her? Not that she's materialistic, but she can afford a lifestyle for herself that is too expensive for you. What do you do? How do you approach that situation?
Story of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to know what Windex is and I'll also say what I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's your take?
I actually put things on a weighing scale, and I see if I can actually. Okay, let me not use the word language. If I can actually go up to her and I have like 20% chances of actually getting a number or the attention, yeah, I will just go. If she's too bad and I can't help myself and I will feel
Did you
so
that
bad.
story you told of? It was on Patreon when you walked
Yes.
up to the chick, the chick who looked. What car did she have?
She was in a GLE.
A jelly, and you
Yeah.
told her. I just needed to know what it was. What did you tell her?
I just told her that, can I speak to a woman who is well out of my league?
Yeah.
When they told you I need, if I have 5%, if I get 5% of what you have,
Yeah.
I can change my life.
But if she's in my age group, I don't think I would mind. I would only
What's
mind
your
when
age
she's
group? Your
older.
age or younger? Eh?
Yeah, when she's older, in 30s or what, then I wouldn't.
You didn't.
I would just chill.
Me, I just go.
Let her
I'm
reject
guilty,
you.
literally.
Let her reject.
Like, because I feel like, let me tell you, I get it. The society that we live in, the status quo is that the man should have more money
Yeah.
or the same amount of money, like you should be able to afford the same types of things. But you know, like, this life is so short. Sometimes you just need to shoot, bro. You just need to shoot and let her decide.
Yeah.
Like, let her decide if you're not good enough because you don't have enough money.
Yeah.
And then you also can't take it personal, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, my method, just shoot and see, man. Just shoot and see what happens. And also don't go there on some like self-pitying shit. Don't go there on like, man, I know you're not going to film me because I don't have enough.
Don't you ever say that shit of, I see you're
Nah.
a cash mother.
No.
Don't you ever say that shit.
Don't put yourself in a weird position. Like, don't go to a place where you can't afford for the both of you to have a good time.
Yeah.
Don't go to
Don't
a type of
overtry
place
to
where
impress.
like the prices on the menu are crazy and you only wanted to order from one side of the menu. You know what I mean?
Like, he said telling her, but
Hey man, let's
as
go,
if
man.
I
I
saw on
think-
your snap you had
me,
lunch.
I'm full, man. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? I'm full. I'm ready to go. Those vibes. But I think I'd still like, honestly, bro, just shoot. Like, rich babes need love also, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And there are
Yeah.
only so many rich guys, bro.
and guys be scared. At the end of
yeah.
the day, guys be scared of these babes, man. So just shoot. You never know.
Yeah.
You know what's
Never
funny? For me, I don't even be scared of not being able to reach her standards. but I just feel like I'll be dragging her behind.
You
Because
don't know that?
I'm 100% sure that she's going to love me, but then she'll have to compromise. You understand?
But see, that's
And
why
I
I
wouldn't
feel-
want her to
I
compromise.
feel
on
like
how
those
she
two
moves.
things are it's the same thing, just said differently. Like, you're not saying that.
You're too bad for me. You're saying I'm not
You're,
good enough
you're
for
telling her, yeah.
you. Yeah.
I'm not saying you're too good for me.
I'm saying I'm not
no, I'm not
good
saying exactly how you put
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah.
exactly it. And I feel like those two things mean the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of have to just be like, man, you know what? Me is what I have to offer. If you're down, we move. If you're not down, cheers.
Auntie, it's gonna be like for her, she's used to maybe sleeping at 4 points,
Yeah.
and now you guys, you're dating.
Yeah.
She's no longer sleeping
Can
there
I
because
just-
she's
can I
dating
just
you.
say
She
this,
doesn't want you
though?
to feel bad. You understand?
Can I just
And
And
for
I-
me, I'll feel bad because I'm making her not do what she
Can I
wants
just
to
say
do.
this though?
No.
If she really, really likes you, and especially if it's her own money, like she's not getting money from guys and whatnot, like she can actually sustain herself, and she really likes you, she loves you, she'll understand. Let me tell you guys, it's just that people don't want to say it, and even women will deny it. With Barbara, the builders are mob. Barbara's, sure. Just that people are embarrassed to admit. But if chicks tell you the things they've done for their men, chicks take out loans, chicks pay tuition.
Facts.
Wow.
Bro,
Facts.
chicks provide. It's just after when they're like 20 years into their marriage, they'll come and confess, man, for the first 10 years I was covering all the bills.
I'll tell you, man. Yeah, let me tell you. I'm not scared of chicks with
Barbara's
dimes. If you
a
have dimes,
mob.
man, I don't have all the money in the world,
You have love.
but I'm not scared of you.
You have
bro.
love.
Like, honestly, if you only want to stay at 4 points and I can't afford to take us there,
Yeah.
but you want to take us there, brother, I'm going. Hold on. Well, you have when people those guys sulking,
I
like,
almost
man, nah, man, but I feel well, wow, I'm emasculated. No,
And you're snapping.
I'm coming cute.
And you're snapping.
I'll buy fits. I'll buy swimsuits. I'll buy all that just, bro.
Aurelia.
I'll come looking cute as shit, bro. To be at 4 points with you, bro.
Like
You
a
bring the wine.
I'm not, bro. I'm not
Right,
turning
he'll
it
bring
down.
the wine.
Because let me tell you guys something about money. And I feel like I've said this so many times, bro. Money is a facilitator, bro.
Yes.
If money is not an issue for one of us,
Yeah.
that's better for both of us, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to focus on what everyone else thinks about who has the money here, I fully understand that. I know also how chicks are with their money.
Yeah.
Chicks have also been exploited. Chicks are traumatized from what niggas have done to them with their money. So I fully understand. But if you're down to blast, you can blast.
I know.
Anyway,
And
We can
also,
blast.
just because there are those chicks where outrightly you'll know, you'll see the type of car she drives, or maybe the job she has, or the family she comes from, and you outrightly know she has more money than you. But because of the society we're in and how society has been structured, of it's the man providing and catering, bro, do you know you can be there and your chick has more money than you and you don't know?
true.
Yeah.
You can live a
And she's-
full life.
Yeah.
Not knowing this chick has dimes, but she
Yeah.
lets you provide, treats you as a total man. Kumbe, if she got annoyed, he would see something you don't like.
I'll tell you, man, like, women love generous men.
Yeah.
But I promise you, like, we love a generous chick, bro.
Yeah, relax.
We love a generous chick. I'll tell you, like,
Guys,
'Cause let me tell you
anyone
something
listening,
about-
there's someone who sent a sub. I'm going to read it on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm not generous.
I
I'm
see.
not. My money is not eaten by men.
oh, see?
For reference, Melvin's not a man.
See?
My money is not.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Like,
Wow.
for me, that's the thing. Like, I feel like if I have it,
Yeah.
we're going to blast it.
Yeah.
But if I don't have it and you have it,
We
you
still
can
have
still
to
blast. Yeah, like, blast as comfortable as you are blasting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's women who, on their ones, while they're single, will do the nicest shit for themselves.
Yeah.
It does not make sense
That when you.
that now when you have a boyfriend, you're not doing the nice shit anymore.
Oh, because he should do it for me.
Wow.
That's my
Change
love
the
language.
topic.
Nice shit.
Honestly, I wish women would still do that. What Melvin has
Yeah.
said. You're doing the nicest thing for yourself when you're single, and now that you're having me, you want me to like facilitate
Yeah.
like for everything.
But that's what I mean, though. You might be there and you're assuming you have more money than your girlfriend. You don't know that.
Okay, allow me to
That's
cover
true.
a percentage.
But also, you see, a lot of women know that if their guys had the money to do that shit,
Yeah.
they would do that shit.
Yeah.
Or even when he has the money,
He does.
He does
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
so when he doesn't have the money, why wouldn't you do the stuff?
Or like
Like
for
you want to
myself
do
or for
it.
the couple.
For both of us.
Hey, relax.
Like when I have the dance, we go for the staycations here and there. Why can't you be? But anyway, before you're just laughing, I know 100,000% that you would do it. So I don't want to waste any more time on this
Why are you
topic.
chuckling?
But
Nah,
guys, you also
I
need
know
to understand.
1,000%.
I always hear girls saying that they're looking for a rich guy. But it's so funny that you can find a rich guy who is not a generous giver.
Yes, no. We're looking
1,000%.
When his
bro.
money is his.
We're looking for
Yes.
generous guys. My money is not for guys because I'm doing things with my friends, for myself. It's not enough for the couple. And I have to keep some
Don't
for
worry.
emergency.
This pod is still going. Episode 151. We'll see you at 251 around there.
Melvin, if you reveal
I'll
my
snitch.
shit on
I'm
this
coming here to snitch. Know that now.
guys, Casper just took this nigga on the
I'm
trip of a
coming to snitch.
lifetime.
I'm coming to snitch. Uh-huh.
Anyway, hey guys, I
Hi.
think I'm in a dilemma. I don't know. I've been trying to shoot a friendship shot to a fellow female. Okay, I've tried to send them a follow request on Instagram, but they keep on rejecting it, like thrice now. Convinced my close friend to send a follow request, but she also rejected. I've just concluded that she doesn't accept requests from people she doesn't know. We have a mutual friend, however, our mutual doesn't know that I know her. You dig? We haven't met, but I don't know if I'm having an obsession. However, she's friends with Sydney. I recently found out. How should she go about it?
I feel like just don't invest any more like emotional as if like coins
Yeah.
into this non-existent relationship, bro. Like, don't over deep the rejection of your requests.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense that she doesn't want to accept people that she doesn't know on her socials. You can shoot when you meet her in real life, if ever. Sometimes you have to just kind of let things flow naturally. Like, if you guys ever run into each other, it will probably mean that you have similar interests or you like the same things, and there it's much easier to become friends. Like, online is not the only place that you meet people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys have similar interests, you're bound to meet. You already have friends in common, so it's inevitable. You probably meet at some point. And women are super receptive of other women walking up to them, bro.
Yeah.
So you just walk up to her and say, hi, what, I think you're pretty, that shit that chicks say to each other, and you guys will become friends, bro. But
Okay.
don't over deep the social media thing, man.
Wendy, what do you think? When did you walk up to people and befriend them?
No.
You don't.
The girls.
We know how you think about I mean, guys.
Nah, I've never done that before.
Hey. Have I ever? I also haven't. I haven't, and I haven't been approached either. And I can't lie, when women I don't know request to follow me, I be thinking, nah, now what gossip has this one hard? Because I'm not, my real life, not on the podcast. I'm not a popular person. I'm not well known. So if you're just following me and you don't know me, I'm like, what have you
Why
heard
is she
about?
following? Yeah.
Yeah,
Whose
it's giving-
girlfriend is this?
Whose girlfriend
yeah,
is this?
Yeah.
Whose friend of a girlfriend is this?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of cautious. But for me personally, if you ever walk up to me, if you know me or know of me, and you walk up to me and say, hi, I think you're cool and I want to be your friend, it will
Can
be
I follow
all,
you on Instagram? Can we follow each other on Instagram?
it will be all love.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed this thing? Like, have you gotten followers on Instagram? Ever since I put
did the
the
episode
links.
work?
Oh, she followed me back. One of the things followed me back.
So she's a mobster.
I don't know.
What a coincidence. What a coincidence.
I know. Real
Ever since I
coincidence.
put the link in the description.
You've been getting
I've gotten
hella
more guys
follows.
follow.
Hey, love
Shout
I
out
that.
to our
know it's from the
mobsters, bro.
MJP.
Shout out to our mobsters.
Love
Yeah.
that. Okay. Hi. Love the podcast. I'd love to see you interview a ghetto kid, Tokola Eda type. It would be fun, and the possibility of different perspectives of life would be interesting.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I'd be down. I'd be down. I just don't know how to reach those guys, man. Yeah, I don't know how to reach those guys. But we can figure it out.
Okay. Oh, this way addressed.
Have you watched Stranger Things?
No, why?
This music is very Stranger Things coded, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, super Stranger Things. Like 80s, 70s American music.
Stranger
When
Things
Madonna
is
used
set
to
in
pop.
the 80s.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
Madonna, right?
Sounds like Madonna.
I can't tell.
Hey, MJP.
Aye.
How do you queue up people pleasing? like feeling guilty for taking sick leave level of people pleasing. I'm still early in my career, and this is something I struggle with. At least I'm aware of the problem. Any solutions?
Practice.
How many people are pleased with you? How do you know it's working?
That's true.
You
That's
guys
a
be
valid
so
question.
in your heads.
That's
Who has
a
ever walked up to you and
valid
said, the
question.
fact that you stay here when you're sick pleases me?
Yeah, but the thing about people
It's
pleasing
actually Madonna.
is
It is.
Madonna. The thing about people pleasing is you attempting to please
Regardless
means
of the
more than
situation.
means more than their response. Bro.
Yeah.
Like the act of
Trying to
self-sacrifice
please. Yes.
is the point. You know what I mean? So I feel like just practicing doing things
For you.
for yourself, man. Like for the sake of, because you want to do them, bro. As opposed to because you think it might make this person feel like this, or you think that it might make them see you like this, or you
Like
think it
you
might.
know.
Yeah, I think the best, like with most things, just practice it, man. Like even if you just say, but I'm going to do one thing for myself this week, regardless of how guys feel, it would help.
Wendy?
I've never been in a situation where I need to please anyone.
Never been in a situation. Wendy. Wendy for president.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man that made the legend. Wendy for president.
Yeah, I feel that.
For me, I feel like, okay, I don't have a problem with people pleasing, but something I've come to understand is a lot of these so-called faults, of like self-esteem issues, people pleasing, whatnot. Brother, they're low-key a product of being conceited or self-absorbed. Like you're too inside your head, you're too about yourself. Because do you know, for the most part, okay, now for instance, like insecurities on my part, I can point out an insecurity of mine that people have never noticed. Do you understand? You're too in yourself. Zoom out, bro. Nobody is on you.
That's
the
true.
moment you realize no one is on your shit,
That's
like no one
true.
is going to be there and say, oh, one of her nostrils is slightly bigger than the other.
Yeah.
No one has ever noticed.
Yeah.
You notice because you spend hours in the mirror.
That's
Nobody's on you like that.
That's
bro.
true, that's true, that's true. That's true.
Same thing for people pleasing. You're too zoomed in into yourself. Zoom out.
Also, what's the opposite of people pleasing? Like people disappointing?
Chilling.
No, I mean like,
you can please, you can disappoint.
Yeah.
Either way.
but keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Wait a bit.
Why do hands like deactivating their Instagram accounts or socials?
Making them private. Why?
Make them private is your issue. Yeah. Yeah. You want me to answer?
God forbid I'm depressed. God forbid, like, I'm fighting. My mental health is in the pits. I can't deal
Yeah.
with socials. Right?
Yeah.
There's a guy who DMs me twice a year, every year.
When you deactivate, he DMs you.
No.
Hey.
He's in my Instagram requests. He
Yeah.
can come, he says, he can ask me, he can say my name. What does this mean? There's another time he came and said, you may not be mine today, but one day called tomorrow, you'll be mine. There's another time you can be there, you're fighting for your life. Like you're about to jump from Mabidi Zip Plaza, and then you see such a DM. Like, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. But I think they just be like when they're in emotionally, like,
Fragile.
yeah, or like tumultuous stages, bro. Like when a chick deactivates, I know that she's going through it. That's the sign. Then when she comes back and she's like posting and she's like this, she's like that, you kind of know she's feeling better. Yeah, you kind of just let them like ebb and flow, man. That's the ebb and flow of things, bro. Like waves rise and waves crash,
Wendy,
bro.
why do you have a problem with chicks being, with girls being private on socials?
I don't have a problem per se, but because it's not that I'm always on a hunt. First of all, we are not looking at. There is no information to look at.
True.
For me to actually be like, this chick is kawa. It only pisses me off if I find a chick who I know in real life and I'm trying to follow her on Instagram and just to find that
She's private.
Yeah, it's
Request, she will
private.
accept because she knows you. For me, the only time it seems weird, because I understand privacy settings for privacy, right? Like restricting access to you, right? Why are you private if you have 30k followers, as in? Why are you taking time to
it's
accept
giving-
30k people? Like,
It's
you're an
giving
attention
what do you
seeker.
call it, like dopamine hit,
You
bro.
get.
Like I like the feeling of having to accept
You get.
you type vibes,
Why?
bro.
You have time to accept 75,000 people.
It's nuts.
Balance me, bro.
it doesn't
People are
make
buying
sense to
accounts
be on
as
a
well,
public
though.
platform when you're private.
Then what?
It doesn't make sense to be on a public platform when you're private.
It makes
I
sense
disagree.
because
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I want to
I
socialize
disagree.
with only the people I know.
Yeah. I was private for a very long time, bro.
And the
I
fact
just
that you
became
know
public last
them,
year.
the fact that you know them, there are other private ways of communicating.
No.
You can post on your WhatsApp status.
No. I understand. And also, I can tell you this. You probably don't know this because you're not a girl, but there are loads of creeps. Loads of creeps. And at least being private, I know you'll rest in the requests. I won't have to open my real IG DMs and see weird stuff. You'll be in requests. And how often do I check my requests? Like once a year? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing serious. I just love you guys for uploading on a Tuesday. This was last week. And explain yourself, Melvin.
My mistake, man. I gave you guys too much too soon. Yeah, sometimes like when I'm supposed to be uploading on a Patreon, but I'm distracted or I'm having a busy week. Not even sometimes. That week, I accidentally uploaded to the main pod when I was trying to upload to the Patreon. So that's why you guys enjoy it. I'm calm.
I think it's because of the water.
Can you please read this on YouTube? Because I'm a uni student, so I may not be able to get Patreon.
Okay.
I love you guys. And
Love
is
you
it
too.
crazy to say that I prefer the vibes with Sido more than Magic? That's when one of you all is missing, like Wendy or Casper. It just feels like the Aurelia is a bit off.
I hear that. We have a nice synergy. We have like and this is a perfect point to say that because Sido is missing.
Yeah.
I'm sure like a gap is going to be felt.
Man, guys are going to be the number of comments. By the time they get to this part,
Yeah.
6 million comments.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
That what?
6 million comments.
Okay,
That'll be
I
tough.
exaggerate for
That'd be
effect.
tough, yeah.
When will we ever discuss how the Uganda matters were colonial spies / agents? I'm not partaking in this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Ew, that's giving like, why can we discuss the political state of what
Yeah.
was that such Jaden Smith said?
Of what?
Remember I think on the Breakfast Club.
Hey.
Like, I'm just trying to discuss the state of our political
of
state.
the world right
yeah,
now.
something like that.
Ah,
That's what it's giving.
I don't know if they were. You
Can
tell us
I
your
was supposed
view.
to discuss this before after Matters Day. I feel like we can discuss it now after Matters Day, but
I don't have what to say. What you say?
listen. R.I.P. the Uganda matters, but
R.I.P.
also R.I.P. Kawaka Manga, man. Whoever was right was right.
You have one foot on each side.
Depends on which side you stand of that fence, bro. But
When
they
you
both
only
did their
when is
thing.
the only one who has the right to talk by that?
hey, Wendy, what do you think?
When
I got nothing to say about that.
this one is going to come for you,
No,
Jack.
actually, I'm not even afraid of that.
Eh?
I literally have nothing to say about it.
I don't know anything.
Listen, man. Everyone played their role in history, bro. That's what I'll say.
There have to be some people to shape history. Bro.
Yeah.
Imagine the thing. You didn't have Matters Day.
Yeah.
You didn't have a public holiday.
Yeah, Mwanga did what he needed to do, and the Matters did what they needed to
Yeah.
do, man. Yeah, so fair play to both sides.
OMG, you guys are so bad at PLE questions. We need a Mobsters versus you guys quiz.
It will obliterate us.
Right?
You
First
think
of all,
so?
if you're saying this and you were born in 2006, don't you dare. Like, don't you actually dare.
Yeah,
Mom is 10 years older than you.
yeah. When did I do PLE, bro?
Bro.
I did PLE in what? Oh,
2009.
9? Yeah. Oh, 8 or 9?
9.
Oh, 9?
Yeah. What's a Mob Jazz podcast without Sydney signaling for water? No one has even asked for
Bro.
more water.
You know, it's like guys are. They know that Sin is not there.
Right?
All the
yeah.
subs,
Or maybe
yeah.
it's
It feels
us like
these
just
are live
talking.
subs.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys are watching us as they're sending them.
Should we one day do a live episode?
We should.
Yeah,
I've actually
Winnick has been
advocating for that.
campaigning. for
Yeah.
it.
It's really interesting. Thanks for the pod, guys. Melvin once told us we had a surprise guest coming on the pod. We have been waiting.
What was it, bro? I even forgot, man.
You guys, I wish you knew what I deal with.
I even forgot who the surprise
so
guest was supposed to
forgetful.
be, bro. I forgot completely. Oh, I remembered who it was. And I keep seeing him now on socials.
Oh.
Let me not ruin the surprise.
Oh, this was for last week. Oh my days, those pictures of Sydney that you posted on Instagram from the last pod. What a man. What a sight. You're like too easy, guys. Like, my queens, hold
Shout out Big
yourself.
Sid though. Shout out Big Sid though.
Regarding the delusional talking stage, Melvin asked, am I the one who sent this and I felt seen? Glad I'm not alone. Thanks for shouldering this pain. Meanwhile, Wendy will feel the heat when he grows and wants something serious and permanent, not 1 month flings. Clicking with someone on so many things, given the number of distractions that comes with adulthood, is super rare today. You can't operate on desire alone. Love you guys.
Real.
Maybe for a lifelong partner.
And that's not what you're looking for right now. You're only 26.
I'll grow up, bro. I'm not a grown ass man, bro.
I love that. Who is a grown-ass man here? Oh, you're a grown-ass man. Are you a grown-ass man?
Yeah.
A grown ass
Auntie,
man, by
she
the
or
way.
he. She
He
has
is a
said
grown-
that when he grows up. But I'm already a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And you know what you want right
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Love that. So, I think, should we end with a phone call? That's one what? Oh, that's not bad.
Nice,
I
nice.
thought
nice.
150. I think we can do more. But should we call the guy now? We promised that we'd call.
Oh, are we calling him on the main pod?
Yes.
You said we're going to call him. Eh?
We call him on
Okay.
Patreon. Eh?
No, call him. Let's call him. Let's call him
call
on the
him.
main pod. Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Do you want to say your name?
I'm just going to go by Steph.
Who?
Steph.
Steph.
Stephen.
Stefan. Okay.
Steph.
Okay,
Yeah.
Steph. So,
Is this a Steph we know?
is it the Steph we know? What Steph do we know?
The Steph we know who's a patron.
Are you a patron?
I was.
He was. Probably
Yeah.
the one. Hi. So, what did you want to tell us? Why did we have to call you? You just wanted to say hi.
Yeah, I want to say hi.
Okay.
I hear your voice.
Yeah, that's a Steph we know.
He's
I
the
can
one-
hear it, but I
can
think
hear
that's
my
a Steph.
voice. But you hear my
Yeah.
voice twice a week. Never know. You hear my voice twice every week. Okay, are you okay though?
No, it's directed to me.
Ah, but this is my number, just so you know. It's not.
It's no
No.
problem. I won't bother calling.
Yeah, it's not my number. But yeah, so you're going to be part of next week's episode.
Next week.
Yeah.
So like this weekend. So you're recording this weekend.
Yeah, this is the main pod, the YouTube episode.
Oh,
When you start calling guys with dilemmas for the pod, man.
Yeah, we should all guys start calling in with their dilemma.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
dilemmas.
yeah. So is there anything else you wanted to say?
Was it you in the yoga? Were you the chick in the middle in the yoga photo in your
No,
IG?
I wasn't. And let me issue that disclaimer now. There is guys were DMing and saying, "Oh my God, this is Casper." Guys, Bambi, that's not me. And I hope people didn't find that chick and attack her.
Which say?
Remember that chick?
I've seen you once, though I can't remember. You, so I'll just check.
Where did you see me?
Where did I see you?
Yeah.
KK, not in a weird way though. Like,
Is it not in a weird way?
No. Anyway,
yeah,
the
that's
lady,
my disclaimer.
the lady in the yoga picture. Like, guys, we're not stupid. Like, why would we take a picture and post it?
Obviously, that would be hilarious.
Yes. So
bro.
guys were DMing.
The lady in the yoga picture, was that not Amanda?
No,
I
aside
think
from
that's
Amanda.
liking, but it's fine.
Remember the other lady that was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the brown lady. She was also in the picture,
Yeah.
in the group picture. So even people DM'd on Instagram, like, "Oh, is this Casper? Is this Casper?" I was like, no. These guys who said, "Casper, we know it's you replying. You can't admit." I was like, brother, I know it was the one who knows.
I've died.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. It was just someone
Okay.
attending the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because you later all the dilemma when I want to do the dilemma thing.
No, I mean, today we just, you send the number, so we called. But if you have a dilemma, we might call you next Saturday. We'll see.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
No, me man, I have problems.
You have problems, eh? Say
We
less.
have problems.
Okay. Okay. Kale. Bye.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, man.
Nice. We don't even have to figure out how to connect it to the road, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
Today
even have
has
to figure out how to
been
connect it to the
mob
road.
side quests. bro.
Yeah. All right, tough.
So we're about to wrap it up.
Okay.
Someone said, "Why don't you guys do 2 hours for Patreon and then give YouTube guys
The hour.
the hour?"
I feel you.
Valid point. Is there any country that has citizens who wish good health to their police?
I imagine so. Like those Scandinavian countries we'll be talking about, bro. Sweden, Denmark, them ones. Yeah.
Casper, can you be my sugar mommy? For context, I'm a 21-year-old guy, so you'd be taking care of me at uni.
She's scared. She already told you she wants to be taken care of. She
want to.
can't be the caretaker, bro.
Okay.
But a 21-year-old guy can give you some acts of service, bro. He can actively service, bro.
No. The services I like require resources. So I'm looking for a sugar daddy. You want me to be... Who told you I have money? What makes you think
That you have the sugar.
that I have the sugar? Let alone, what are you giving me in exchange? Because I don't want the type of sugar you're offering. I don't want that one. What am I getting?
Don't play with 21-year-olds, man. Metabolic age 12. That brother is the
Stamina.
fittest he has ever been. He can play outside for 13 hours. Bro.
I hear play outside as if it's
I'm
a
telling you.
child, bro.
Yeah. Ah.
No. I'm good, thanks. But if you're not someone who wants to be my sugar daddy,
But you don't want a sugar daddy either, bro.
I don't want one. Who said I don't?
You want like a sugar age mate, bro. Sugar
You
like.
don't know me.
But you said you don't want an older man. A much older
No,
man.
I said I don't want a sugar daddy. You're not dating him. It's transactional.
Oh, so you want a much older man who takes care of you, but
Yeah.
you don't want to date a much older man.
Mommy, I'm joking, but yeah, I want. Hi, Casper. Who is eligible to do a PPP course? I didn't do a PPP course. I did an MBA, and PPP, public-private partnerships, was one of the modules
Yeah.
in my course, and I specialized in management. It's one of the modules in management,
Okay.
MBA.
Nice.
Sam's on humans crisps. I'm Sam's.
I think I'm Sam's as well.
When did you eat crisps?
Do I eat crisps?
Yeah.
I do.
Sam's on humans.
Sam's.
I agree.
Yes.
Fatherhood is, I think,
That's
society.
random.
Hmm?
That's random.
Right? Fatherhood is. I think society is still okay with a bad dad story, but villainizes moms. I think they're saying fatherhood is easy. I think society is still okay with a bad dad story, but villainizes moms even for the smallest of stumbles.
I agree.
I agree. It's a
I agree
patriarchal
completely,
society.
bro. Yeah. I agree completely.
So I think let's end with someone sent a sub on fatherhood.
Love it. Happy Father's Week, man.
Happy Father's Week.
Happy second Father's Day, bro.
We love all those with present dads.
Yeah. I know some patrons who are very present dads, bro. Shout out to you guys.
In the discourse about dads remembering their child's birthday, I don't like how people are acting like you can't remember your child's birthday and also be a provider. My hashtag present dad. Mamanga, you are showing.
Love it.
My hashtag present dad counts down for my birthday on the family group chat, dropping pictures of me every day of the month till my birthday.
Oh, man.
I don't be born on the 2nd, by the way.
Right. But every day, they're born on the first.
You better be born on
Yeah,
the 29th.
chill, bro. Yeah.
Every day of the month till my birthday.
Oh, man, that's so beautiful, bro.
Some are embarrassing and some are cute. Sets the pace for the rest of the family, and my birthday will always be a special day. When I was little, I'd wait for him to get back from work and we would dance together. He is and was the main breadwinner, and I love him to bits. We must raise the bar of what fatherhood is. Oh, this was a continuation. I think society is still okay with a bad dad story, but villainizes moms, even for the smallest stumbles. We agree,
Man, that's a beautiful story, bro.
right?
I'm so like, yo, that's such a beautiful story to put on this platform.
So you
man.
send this
I love
in
that.
knowing I'm going to read it, and I'm an orphan. What if I break down?
Literally, what if she cries? But yo, still shout out to you for sending it. Like, yeah,
Are
orphan
you-
aside, okay, orphan.
I-
That's your jazz.
Orphanhood.
Deal with that one, but
In
that's so
your free
beautiful,
time.
bro. Yeah.
Take your Oliver
Yeah,
twist that
off-
shit.
Not on
dozen.
MJP time, later, after. No, but
Yeah,
that's
man, that's so cute though.
that's dope. Shout out to your dad, man.
Yeah.
That's a very rare story, bro.
Hashtag present dad.
Super present, bro.
Super
More than
present,
present, bro.
Yeah.
I love that.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
Just in Sydney in the yoga video. Bro, why isn't bro shifting?
How much video was there even, bro? We'd say he wasn't shifty. That's so
Uncle,
funny.
have
I
any-
can't wait to talk about that video, bro. We have to wait a week.
Yeah.
I hope I'll remember everything. Maybe I need to write things down.
So, have any of you guys ever had a non-romantic crush? Let me land. Like a person who you like their vibes. Wendy, I want your opinion on this. Have any of you guys ever had a non-romantic crush? Let me land. Like a person who you like or love their vibe or interests, etc., and have amazing chemistry with. And you kind of develop a crush on them, should I say, but you're not per se extremely physically or romantically attracted to them. Are you
What did they call
describing
it? A what
friendship?
kind of crush?
Non-romantic crush.
Non-romantic crush.
Yeah. Are you describing friendship?
Sounds a lot like friendship.
Have you just described friendship? Like you love their vibe, you love their character, their jazz, and their interests, but you're not sexually attracted to them. I think that's what they call friendship.
They said they're not sexually attracted to them.
They said, have you ever had a non-romantic crush? Like a person who you like or love their vibe and interests, etc. You have amazing chemistry with, and you kind of develop a crush on them, should I say, but not physically or romantically attracted to them. So you're attracted to their vibe, their character. Is that not
I
friendship?
don't know. I feel like that kind of sounds like you're romantically attracted to them, though. I don't know why.
Hola. You don't like my vibe and my character. Don't you like me for my vibe and my character?
But like, if I was describing, I wouldn't be like, yo, man, I like that chick's vibe and her.
No, I know you'd say she's the sweetest. That's your
she's
boring
dope, bro.
ass answer.
I'm not going to over describe it like I'm in a novel, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go too crazy with that descriptions.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, man, that chick is dope, man. That's enough.
Also, you think he has...
The descriptions are giving a crush.
Do you think...
I'm not going to call it a non-romantic. I'm not going to say I have a non-romantic crush.
Do you think he has caught feelings for someone he wasn't initially physically attracted to?
Yes, and that sounds like a chick to me.
But I'm not going to lie, though. For me, that's how I feel about friendship. Like,
non-romantic crush?
I can't say crush, but I can feel like... here's my thing.
Yeah.
If you can't say it to them face to face, like if you're too shy, you probably have feelings.
It's more than, it's more
like
than
if
a
you
crush.
can't say, I really like hanging out with you, or like, I really like your vibe. But also men, you can say that and they... Bruh. But that's how I feel about my friends, whether a woman or a man. If I like, love your character, love hanging around you, that's how I feel like. I won't call it maybe
no one is calling it a crush if it's not like...
That's not in my vocabulary.
Non-romantic crush, it's a misnomer, bro. Like,
right?
There's a clash there.
Crush.
Yeah, non-romantic
I
crush.
wouldn't use the word crush.
Yeah.
I'd say I really like this person.
Yeah.
Because I'm not shy to say I like this.
Yeah. Well,
Doesn't have to
I
be a
think me and them would really get along, or like, me and them vibe.
Yeah.
But like, non-romantic crush? Crush.
Wendy, what do you think?
You guys want to get me cancelled?
No, it's not real. They want them. You think they want them? Like,
they want me to be cancelled?
No, you just say it. You know, this is our last sub.
I've never had anyone who I'm having a crush on and it's not romantic.
So do you think they have feelings, or do you think it's friendship and they're using the wrong words?
Yeah.
They have feelings?
They're in denial.
I agree with Wendy.
Maybe they use the wrong adjectives.
Yeah. Tell us again.
Yes.
Tell us again, yeah. Give us more detail, because it sounds like you have a crush.
Yeah, and also tell us what type of hangers, because if you're hanging out and cuddling...
No, they're not even there yet. While they're still on non-romantic crush vibes, they are nothing physical.
You've never seen those friendships in quotes, that... what are you doing?
Yeah, you see those sometimes. You see, I have a friend who's in one of those right now, and I just keep being like...
You have a friend
who's in one of those right now? I was like, bruh, balance me. But me, I tell them straight, I'm like, bruh, you're playing yourself, man, especially. Anyways.
And let me tell you, enjoy the honeymoon phase. It can only last so long. Someone's feelings are going to get hurt.
True.
Someone will move further with someone else, and that's when you realize, oh, this is very much a romantic crush.
True.
Like, why are you talking to someone else? True. Yeah. So let us know. Give us details.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's it for YouTube.
It's the last information.
This was a blast, man. Obviously much shorter because Sido isn't here. But still very fun, man. Excited to discuss a few things on Patreon, especially some super traumatic shit that happened to us today.
Yes.
Traumatic, bro. Can we talk about it on Patreon? Yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week. Until then, don't forget to hug your dad, kiss your mom, check on your boys, text your babe. Yeah, man, and have a beautiful week. Africa must unite.
Bye.
Yes.